I'll bring it further away. That's it.
I'm shaking my legs.
Oh, yeah. Is that even on yet? There, that's it. Wait, I'll tell you what, I put my phone on. Silent. Airplane. No, silent. Hey, everybody. So, yeah, I hope everything's live. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's chatted. So, yeah, so today we're going to talk about our own 90-day total transformation starting Monday, the 12th of April.
Stop shaking your legs.
Shit. So, if you're watching as well, say hi. That would be absolutely brilliant. Just so we're not talking to a screen like most people do every single day in lockdown. But yeah, we're going to be talking about our own program today, and if anybody has any questions on it, we'll get in. But what we're going to be doing is just all the normal, typical questions, what we get given, and obviously what it's all about, really.
I am checking to see if anyone's saying anything on the other one.
Yeah, we've got it set up on both of our units, the Sunderland one as well, so we're just having to always double check across the board. But if you do have any other questions instead of the program, you can chuck them in as well, and we can easy answer them as well. Is that the commentator? Oh, I always talk to myself on these, but hey.
You're getting worse.
I know.
So today we're going to be talking about our 90-day program.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are. Should we just crack straight in? Because I'm sure people will be watching this one back.
Yeah.
Rather than live. It is a Friday as well. Happy Friday. Only 2 weeks till the gym's opening. So our 90-day total transformation does start on Monday, the 12th of April, at both of our units in Gilesgate, Durham, and Southwick, Sunderland. So one of the main questions is whereabouts are you based? So the one in Gilesgate is next to the big Tesco's. So if you're looking at the big Tesco's, we're on the industrial estate on the right, next door to Screwfix. If you don't know where Screwfix is, you might know where Pet and Ponies is, and we are just near there. Our Sunderland one is in the Southwick industrial estate, and that is along from the big Sainsbury's. If you're on the back road where you will park into the big Sainsbury's, or right down the bottom near the
Seat garage.
Yeah. So
turn left at Clearly Drinks.
There we go. Sorted. So, do you ask me the questions as well I asked you?
No. You go through your basics.
Right, okay. So normally what people do ask is what days and times are they on? Go.
Okay. So in Sunderland, our time slots are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. 6:15, which is currently full with a waiting list. 9:15. Do you want me to say how many spaces we have left?
We've got spaces left.
One.
We'll just say that. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Two.
1 or 2 then on the 9:15.
16:45, so 4:45 in the evening. We have 5 spaces, and then 5:45 in the evening. And we are full on that time slot too, with a waiting list. In Durham, we have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday again. 6:15 in the morning, which is currently full with a waiting list.
Just went full this
just
an hour ago, didn't it?
Yeah, just 9:15 in the morning, which we have plenty of spaces on, and 17:45, so 5:45 on the evening, where we have 4 spaces currently available.
Is it 4? Is it?
That's updated as of about an hour ago. So yeah, we're good.
So yeah, then we're always Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Obviously due to restrictions, we are keeping everybody on the same time slot. But if you think about it, the time slot, people are always like, can you mix and match and all the rest of it? Whenever people mix and match sessions, it takes them out of a structure in themselves. So what you tend to find is whenever you join, say, just a normal gym with class timetable all over the place, you'll go to a class and then you'll miss one, you'll go to a class and miss one. With this, if you've got your structured time slot in place, so like say you had all 9:15 across the morning, you know that is your time slot. And the thing is with us, you don't have to book in or anything. That time slot's your time slot, and that never changes. And we keep you in there. I mean, there is some slight flexibility in there with shift workers and stuff when we do have the spaces.
But it's always pre-agreed.
Yeah, it's always pre-agreed with that. But we like you to have as much structure in your training regime as possible, because as soon as you take out that structure, as you all know, where you've got thrown into lockdown, everything goes out the window and you don't really know what to do with yourself. So we do like to stick to that. We've never liked the idea of like an online booking system, because we always feel as though like if you've got a hardcore 6:15 people and then other people book on that but then don't show up, like all those people have missed out. So literally you pay for your time slot and that's it. That's your time slot forever. Another question, Sarah, then what's normally asked?
Do I get a meal plan?
No.
We don't believe in meal plans. They're overly restrictive. They've normally got foods on there that you don't even know what they are. And they're restrictive and they're not teaching you anything. We like to go through your calories, your proteins, fats and carbs, get you tracking them, teach you how to track, keep you accountable, and basically give you the building blocks for nutrition that you can use to your advantage forever and a day. It should never be a chore. It should never be restrictive. We would never tell you what to eat and when to eat it. At the end of the day, you're all adults. We aren't going to do treat days neither, because, we aren't animals. It is about just getting that balance right with, your activity levels. And how much it is you're actually eating, and sometimes tracking and just having the accountability of someone saying tweak this, tweak that, or just knowing someone's going to ask about your nutrition at the end of the week keeps people from pouching a packet of biscuits. So
Sarah looks after your nutrition weekly. She makes sure you are accountable to her, she's accountable to you, and we post your charts in on the Friday every week, and she always gives you feedback on them. You've got to think about all these meal plans, what you've done in the past. Like when somebody gives you like a monthly meal plan or whatever, half of the stuff on there you've never even heard of. Half of the stuff you can't even buy in the shops. Most of it you don't even like. But you dive into it, you do it for a few weeks, probably a month, maybe 6 weeks. But then after that, what do? You always just go back to the food what you always ate before, because that's the way you're conditioned. With us, you can eat the foods what you've always ate. It's just about putting it into the right ratios so that you still get those optimal results in which you deserve, really, rather than starving yourself like most of these meal plans out there. We've seen meal plans
1,000 calories
1,000 calories a day, and that's for men as well. Like even the women's one, I think it was one we've seen before, was like 1,000 for women, 1,100 for men, something, and then on a training day you got an extra 100 calories or something. It's like, fuck me. You need to be as full and as satisfied as possible and still enjoying the food you like, because if not, you're going to fail. It is how many diets have you done in the past and failed because it's the food what you don't like. So
one of the biggest telltales, right? One of the biggest telltales is if you're on a meal plan and you want to know why you're eating a certain thing or why you're only having a certain amount, ask your instructor why. Ask your coach why. If they can't answer you and the answer they give is stick to the plan, then they haven't got a fucking clue what they're talking about. So always ask questions. We're happy to answer any questions. If anyone ever came on and says, I need to know X, Y, and Z, what am I doing this for? What am I doing that for? If there was ever something we weren't 100% sure of, we'd go away and research it. But we're confident in the approach that we use. We're confident that it'll teach you what you need to know for forever and a day, not just a flash in the pan 6-week diet.
And the thing is with us, like we do always give you mail ideas within our private Facebook group. There's mail ideas going in there every single week on our own app, like literally breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything's in there. So if you ever want like some meal ideas, they're all in there anyway. But it's better to work off the stuff you like and tweak things along the way. And like we're always happy to teach and coach people that. What else, Sarah? What do people normally ask you on the phone?
Do I have to be fit to start? That's always a good one. I get that regular. No, not at all. Some people think that they need to be fit to start a gym, to get fit, which is mental. Everyone starts somewhere, and we work with everybody from the ground up, regardless.
All shapes and sizes, all the ages.
Because at the end of the day, you know, some people have maintained a sort of fitness level. They've always trained. They've always done, like, they've looked after themselves. Some people haven't done any training since PE at school, and that's fine. But, you know, it gets to that point where you think, I need to start something, and you do. So get started.
Yeah, it is. I think
without worrying about it.
I think that's always the major thing, though. I think it's more the worrying side. People are they going to walk into this place and everybody's going to be fit athletes and stuff like that? They're not. We just work with absolutely normal day people, and
everyday people doing extraordinary things. That's how I like to look at them. Where they are, because I mean, obviously. At the end of the day, everyone's got the strengths within anything that they do, and some people are mega fit and they'll absolutely hammer the sessions, and you know, but they might be shite at the plank, and then you know, some people will come in and they're like looking at me going, I'm knackered, I can't do this, I can't do the power, you know, but then they'll absolutely hammer out a plank like from nowhere, and we've all got our own strengths. And once you find what you're good at in the gym as well, you tend to realise that you want to do that more often. And then you get better at that. And the stuff that you maybe is not so good at, you'll not want to do, and you'll try and avoid it.
Yeah, but there's no avoiding it with us. So yeah.
Yeah.
but
it's a programme designed to suit all fitness levels. Our coaches will make things easier. We'll give alternatives if needed, if there's any old injuries and things like that, and they'll make it more advanced as well. So the better you get, the fitter you feel within yourself, the more they'll push to get that little bit more out of you.
Yeah, with our coaching team, like, we can literally change anything on the spot for you, any niggles, anything like that. We are there. We are there to support you and encourage you and push you through when you need pushing. We're not like these knobhead ones who shout at you or anything like that. We do take the time with each individual case and go through it. You've never got anything to worry about. Super friendly coaches, and the crack's brilliant amongst the clients. I think it's always that fear of that first day. It's like the first day of school. Sorry, I'm always shaking.
I'm kicking him under the table. I'll give up telling him.
What was that? Lost me train of thought there. Bollocks. Oh well, fuck it. In any way, what's next, Sarah? What do they normally ask? Results. So what kind of results can you see? Depends. So it depends. But if you have the weight to lose, you can lose between 20 to 40 pounds. It really depends. But your fitness levels are going to go through the roof regardless. I mean, we have three main habits or rules? Rules? Nah, habits, yeah. Three main habits. Track your food, get your 10,000 daily steps in, or 70,000 across the week, and train your minimum of 3 times per week, and you will get great results. If you have got the weight to lose, you could lose up to 40 pounds. It all depends.
It depends where you're at in your journey already. Like Ross is saying, he keeps going back to that point of if you have the weight to lose. If you're at the point where you've only maybe got a stone to lose, that weight is going to come off a little bit slower because of the fact that, you know, we don't want you to starve yourself. We want it to be we want it to be sustainable. You know, the last thing you want to do if you have only got a small amount to lose is really, really restrict yourself, make yourself ill with it, lose that weight, but then put it straight back on as soon as you start eating a little bit more normally. Normally, when you have only got a small amount to lose, it's just about tweaking a few of the habits, getting some extra training in, really.
Yep. Another thing about, I think when people worry about coming to the gym, I'm going back on myself, we've never had mirrors in our gyms, in our units, and never will. I find them weird in any way. We don't ever want people just standing about posing in them. I think it's intimidating enough in itself going into a gym without those kind of people. So you won't find those kind of people in our gym because there's no mirrors for them.
I think mirrors have the place. Mirrors have the place in the sense of, you know, if you're really into your weightlifting and you're checking your own squat depth and all the rest of it, yes, they can be good. But unfortunately, in today's social media world,
selfie society,
everyone uses the mirrors for selfies.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't have them.
So sorry if you're wanting to join our place and just take selfies all day, you ain't got no chance, because it's that 45 minutes where you're away from the family, unless you're with your partner there. You're away from the family, you're away from the kids, and it's and away from your phone as well. Just a place to shut off, crack on, think of yourself, get your sweat on, have a laugh with a few of your gym friends. Sorted. Yeah. What other questions do you get asked, Sarah? When can you start?
Yeah, as soon as you like.
Well, after the 12th.
After the 12th. Yeah, provided we've got spaces available. It is an ongoing programme, so I know we always talk about the fact that it's 90 days. That's the minimum, that's what we like people to sign up to, because it takes nigh on that long to form a habit, and to obviously try and instill the nutrition side. It's not something that you learn overnight, and we do want you to actually take something away from your time with us if you decide that the training element isn't for you. But after the 90 days, we do go monthly, so it is continuous all the time. So provided the space is available, you can start as soon as you like. Yeah,
we've had people start the 90 days 6 years ago, and they're still with us.
Yeah.
So it's an always ongoing thing. We just like to start you off on that big 90-day initial block. If you think of the 90 days as like something, as like a massive kick up the arse, you go for it all the way throughout, and then if it's for you, then you stay on long term. If it's not for you, that was only 3 months, wasn't it?
And you've learned something.
And you learn a lot, especially with all the internal educational system, what we put in place for you there, with all of our seminars, what we do in-house, online, and for any question you ever need regarding nutrition, we are always on hand pretty much all day, where there's 5 coaches, well, me, you, how many is it? 5 of us. 5 of us, yeah, 5 coaches within our personal group across our 2 units. So we're always on hand there, and in person, we're always there to help you out wherever you need it. And the thing is, I didn't even know what I was going to say after that, but hey, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think we've covered most of the things that I get asked. Has anybody got any questions? Does anyone want to know anything at all about programme or anything else? Now is the opportunity.
Because if not, we're going to enjoy our Friday. Although Sarah does have another live session to cover tonight. And then we've only got 2 weeks of our live in-house sessions, and then it's back to real world, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So no questions there. Excellent. Well, I hope you have taken in some information there, but if you need anything else, just drop us a message in here, drop anything in the comments as well, info, something like that, and we'll get straight back to you, and even Sarah can hop on the phone and talk you through everything you need to do. And if the space is available to start Monday the 12th, then we can get you signed up over the phone as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.